Okay, first one, say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakudash. I give double honor to the elders, apostles, and teachers, great millstone for my learning the truth. Now say Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. And I'm going to center this on this scripture here in Isaiah 30 and 1. And I'm making a lot of videos and centered around the whole port thing. But that's like a big fucking thing. But not only the closing of the ports, but when you see Esau's kingdom and the kingdom, man-made kingdoms as a whole, they come and they go. They're susceptible to all types of things. And I'm gonna read this, Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe, which is destruction to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That they walk to go down to Egypt, have not asked in my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. And which is referring to America, because America is reminiscent of Egypt in the sense that when Egypt was on the earth, Egypt was then what America is today, like the central hub of the earth at its height. Also, the harsh bondage that our people went through in Egypt. That's why America is referred to as Sodom and Egypt. There is no single place referred to Sodom and Egypt. Those are two different places. But America is all of these past kingdoms rolled into one. But it says, therefore shall strength of Pharaoh be your shame. And why? It's because so many of our people especially put their faith, and I think it says in the next chapter, in their faith in the kingdom that's made by man, and it's susceptible to susceptible to rot, to all it's susceptible to being failed, to falling. And what Yahweh Shema Shai isn't he the kingdom of heaven is never going to fall. It's not. We're not going to get in debt. We're not going to have to, counterfeit the money. You're not going to have all types of weirdo rules made up on the fly to benefit you. And it's not going to, pine away. There's going to be no other nation coming up against us. The kingdoms of man, you have all these things you have to worry about. You have, going to roads, for example, right? This condition of the people. Right, you constantly have to work. You constantly have to worry about the prospect of losing something here in this current empire. We're not going to have that in the kingdom of heaven. The point of the title of the video is what the kingdom of heaven isn't. It's not susceptible to the same thing that the kingdom of men, the kingdoms of men are. And that's why it says the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame. Because a lot of people put their hope in America, and they think this is it, that this is the bee's knees, and they're going to be ashamed because this thing is fallen already. They're going to have nothing else to put their hope in. People are all in when it comes to America, and they're going to be looking stupid when this thing actually goes on, when their hopes and dreams are betrayed. Because and especially Jake, they believe that America is the greatest country in the world. Little do they know, America is the worst country in the world. Sure, you have running water, you have purification systems, you have internet porn, you have all of these things. But underneath, underneath all those shining things that's fucking distracting you from the truth of what America actually is just that. It's a piece of shit. Especially when you go into, for example, your whole political thing. The politics are a fucking joke. Especially when you go to these presidential debates. Now it's just a bunch of niggas throwing fucking insults at each other. And you have this dumbass Kamala Harris. If you listen to her talk, she's a fucking idiot. And she is a fucking moron. Joe Biden is senile, and Kamala Harris is a fucking idiot, and Trump is a damn con artist. That's your choice for leaders. That's why people are going to be ashamed. And it says the trust of the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. And what, once again, people put their trust in America, but this, even right now, people have no idea why inflation is so high. You have all types of people complaining all over the fucking internet and in real life about how bullshit that this whole so-called American dream is. This is what the people put their stock in. We'll go 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Destruction to those who go down to Egypt, modern day Egypt, America, for help. And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. And what? But once again, people have trust in America because the strongest military, which really isn't true. But they've been recently passed up by like I think it's Russia and China. But the strongest military, the most missiles on the earth, the most money, America, all lies on this place. But they look not to the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And Isaiah 13 and 15 talks. I'm going to get that. Except for how did it go? Yeah, I have called it up. So let's get it. I'm going to get it. And what Yahweh Shema Shai, he doesn't fall. There's a scripture that talks about how we're supposed to put our treasures in heaven. Build up our treasures in heaven, i.e., following the work, doing the work of the Lord and following them, because there's going to be a reward for the work that we put in for Yahweh Shema Shai, right? The disciples asked Yahweh Shai, what shall we get? We forsaken all. What shall we get? What's going to be our reward for giving up everything in this world? Because not all the apostles were like bums. Some of them had trade like carpenter. Yahweh Shai is a carpenter. Back then and even now, you can make money doing that. Even now, you can make a lot of money doing that. That's not a plumbing. Those aren't bum fucking job. Those are actual skills. It ain't like working in the fucking factory, scanning shit. That's not no damn skill. They actually had trades and skills. But what they asked, what are they going to get? And he said, they that follow him in the regeneration, going into reincarnation, meaning throughout our incarnations or reincarnations, following Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to sit on 12 thrones. The reward for the work that they put in, they're going to sit at the helm of Israel. Here in America, you don't get that. Like you get a 401k in which you get taxed for putting money in and taxed for taking money out. And now they're talking about this whole thing with there not being enough money for Social Security and like your 401k, that getting taken away. That's what you get for putting your trust in America instead of building up your riches in heaven. Because America is nothing more than a stepping stone on the road to eternity. This is just the final stop until we get to the kingdom. This is nothing permanent. It's literally impossible for America to be permanent. Look at the direction it's fucking going. This shit is not going to go on forever. Yet he is also wise and will bring evil and will not. That was the point. I'm going to get that other one. Isaiah, I think it's maybe 15 to 13. 13 to 15 it is. 13 to 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And what everybody, just how all lies are in America, all fucking laser sights are going to be on America. You know, this place is falling apart from within, and you're going to have the like you already have Russia to declare America a fucking enemy state. All these other heathen nations are going to bear their arms and turn their arrows on this place. It's once again, you only get a certain. You can only bomb other villages and talk shit to see. That's what America been doing. You can only talk shit to another person for so long until they haul off and crack your fucking jaw. And that's what America's been doing. They've been talking shit. They've been fucking with other countries. Fucking with other countries, like waging a war against Russia through Ukraine, because they've been giving Ukraine so-called, what they call aid and weapons to go up against Russia. Demonizing Russia for taking back their own land, because Ukraine was once part of Russia. That's their land. There's a whole fucking political thing, a political divide that separated them, but that's rightfully that's Russia's land. They're taking their land back. And America thinks it can stick its fucking Amalekite pointed hook nose in everybody else's business and do and say whatever the fuck it wants. But you can only do that for so long. And now, what's that saying? The chickens are coming home to roost. All the shit that America has been skullduggery, as Apostle Gabar says, that America has done is coming back to bite it in the ass. Whether it be fucking over its own people, because that's what the whole dock worker strike thing is about. These companies fucking over their workers who keep their shit running. But our kingdom is not going to be. It's not going to have any of this. There's not going to be any sorrow for our people. The heathens aren't going to rise up against us. We're not going to be in debt. We're not going to have poisoned food. We're not going to have fucking lead in the water. This is what you people get for putting your hopes and dreams in a nation that's made by corrupt, evil, wicked niggas. Not just men, but corrupt men. But that was pretty much it. The hope is that finally all praises, glory and honor. How about Shema Shah, Bashim Gakadash, the Ron said others possible teach great meal, so probably in the truth, show on to hope like Israel instruction battle on great America.